I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and we are going to watch a second steps lesson. If you were here in first and second grade, then second step should be very familiar to you. Okay, second step should be very familiar to you. This is going to be lessons about learning skills and how to get along with others. Speaking of learning skills, we need to go over our Zoom expectations because we're starting to slip a bit. So I want to make sure that we are making sure that everybody can learn without distractions. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And I want to review these Indian Creek school-wide Zoom expectations, okay? So you'll remember these from the very beginning of the year. And I want to make sure that we talk about what they mean. First one is show up a few minutes before class time. We've done a great job of that. Wait to be admitted to class. And while you're in that waiting room, I might add it's a good time to change your name from B108 if your name continues to appear that way. So a lot of times if you're typing in that password, you're accidentally typing in your screen name. So make sure that you're only putting in B108 for the password. Next one, this is where we're seeing a lot of issues, ladies and gentlemen. Find a quiet place free of distractions right here. Okay, I am seeing a lot of friends staring up at televisions. I'm seeing a lot of friends talk with their siblings around them. Make sure that you are free from distractions, okay? This is just like if you were in the school building. I would not have the television on showing you your favorite show while you're attempting to learn, right? Because then your brain's attention is divided. So make sure that you are free from distractions, okay? Be respectful at all times while your video is on. This one right here, wear school appropriate clothing. Ladies and gentlemen, my gentlemen, this is not the time to not have a shirt on. My ladies, this is not the time to be running around in your PJ shirt, right? We've got to make sure that we are wearing school appropriate clothing. So how you would show up to school is how you should be dressed for Zoom, okay? Our bodies still need to be respectful to other people while we're here, okay? Stay on mute. Click the raise hand button if you have a question or something to share. We're doing a pretty good job at that. Just a few of us continue to click that unmute button and talk over other people. Remember, it's hard for me to see when we do that, okay? Or hear, I apologize. Stay focused and on your task so you don't miss anything your teacher or classmate says, okay? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I can see your devices, so I can help you out if you need help finding something, and I can lock you out if we are spending time on something that we should not be on. So make sure that you are focused. If you have questions, make sure you ask them so that we can continue to learn together, okay? All right. Those should quickly cover our expectations. We'll continue to go over those every now and then just to make sure that we are set to go. Okay.
Your first second steps lesson.
Can you hear that?
This lesson may be occurring in your classroom or it may be occurring online. Either way, we will follow the same procedures. You will begin your second steps lessons today. These lessons teach you skills for learning and for getting along with others. Lesson 1 will During these lessons, we will play brain builder games. These games will help you activate the parts of your brain that pay attention, remember things, and control your body. Learners need brains that can do all three of these things. So, let's do a brain builder version of Think, Turn, and Tell. In Think, Turn, and Tell, you will be given a question or a prompt to think about. Then, you will turn and tell your partner your thoughts. If you are a listening partner, you will be ready to tell what it is that your partner said to you. For this first one, partner A will think about their favorite animal. You will tell your partner its name, color, and size. Partner B will listen to your partner. You will hold up 3 fingers when you are ready to report what your partner said about the animal's name, color, and size. Please begin the activity.
Okay, so I'm going to send you into some breakout rooms here. You're going to have hopefully one other partner. Some of you may have 3, but I are going to give an example for this, okay? Sophia, I'm going to be partner A first, all right? So you listen, and when you remember all 3 things that I say, do this to your camera, okay? My favorite animal is an elephant. It is huge and gray. Awesome. I say.
Your favorite animal is an elephant and it's gray.
And what about its size?
It's big.
Yeah, big. Good. So she got my 3 things. Now it's Sophia's turn to be partner A. Sophia, tell me about your favorite animal.
The same. It's an elephant.
What color are they?
They're gray and they're big.
Oh, so I can't hear you.
So Sophia's elephant, or her favorite animal, is an elephant. It's gray and it's big. Okay, so it'll be that quick. One partner shares their animal and then you tell what they said and then switch. Okay, all right. I'm going to send you into your breakout rooms now. I'm going to ask you to tell me your partner's favorite animal. So not yours. Let's see what your partner's favorite animal was. Okay, so let's hear from Colton. Colton, who was your partner and what was their favorite animal?
My partner's favorite animal was a giraffe.
A giraffe. Okay, nice memory. Good job paying attention so that you could remember that. Thank you. Let's hear from Honesty. Honesty, who was your partner's favorite animal? You have to click that unmute button. It's a microphone at the bottom.
Right there.
There you go. Yep, I can hear you. What was your partner's favorite animal?
A gecko and it changed colors.
Good. Okay. Thank you. Perfect. Good job paying attention so you could have that memory and help you learn. Okay, so we're going to continue our lesson here.
I noticed that you all were focusing attention and listening to your partners while playing this game. Those are skills for learning. Focusing your attention and listening help you remember what your partner said. There are also ways to show your partner respect. When you're being respectful, you're considering how others want to be treated and treating them that way. Think about how you like to be treated, and this can help you decide how to treat others. This is Sita. She is explaining how to count the edges and vertices on a triangular prism during a math lesson. The other students are being respectful learners by focusing their attention on Sita and listening carefully to what she's saying. To focus your attention, use your eyes to watch, your ears to listen, and your brain to hold your attention. This helps you concentrate and ignore distractions. I'd like for you to imagine that you are part of the math lesson that we just saw. Think about what you would do with your eyes, ears, and brain to focus on Sita. Turn and tell your partner your ideas.
All right, so you're going to talk with your partner about how to focus attention, okay? How do you focus attention? I am sending you there now. Alrighty, let's see if you were able to come up with the same ideas that we see here. We're going to go ahead and continue.
Listen. The students focusing their attention on Sita are showing that they're really listening to her. To really listen, focus your attention on the speaker and think about the words that you're hearing. This helps you remember what you hear. Think about what you do to show that you're listening. Turn and tell your partner your ideas.
And go.
Focusing attention and really listening to Sita are helping these students learn. They are also ways to show SETA respect. Think of other ways to show SETA respect. Turn and tell your partner your ideas. For you to report your partner's ideas for the class. What ideas did your partner have for showing SETA respect?
All right, so we talked about focusing attention and we talked about listening. Let's hear from a couple of you about what ideas we heard. Let's hear from Terrence. Terrence, how can you show a partner respect?
Look at them.
Perfect. Give them eye contact. Look at them. Great. Let's hear from Miss Kimberly. How can we show someone respect?
By looking at them and hearing them.
Making sure that we're hearing them. And remember that hearing isn't just with our ears. We have to think about what's being said with our brains so that we understand as well. Very good. Let's hear from Aiden G. How can we show someone respect?
You can listen to them and hear what they're saying and pay attention.
Nice, paying attention. So maybe while someone's talking to you, we don't pick up our phone and text, right? Because then we're not really thinking about them. Or we don't look over off into space and daydream about what we want to have for dinner, right? So we're thinking about what's being said and paying attention to them. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and continue here.
Today, you learned about 2 skills that help you be respectful learners: focusing attention and listening. Now you and your partner will practice being respectful learners. I will use these cards to help you remember to focus your attention and listen during the practice. I am going to show you this photo. I'd like for you to tell me 3 things that you see in this photo if you are partner A. Partner B, listen to what your partner sees. Then switch. Partner B will now share 3 things that they see. Partner A, you will listen. Be ready to report what your partner sees at the end.
Okay, so since we're having so many issues with our breakout rooms, let's do this live, okay? So I'm going to call on some people. I want you to get 3 things that you see in this picture. Take a look at the picture. What are 3 things that you see? Okay, let's hear from Josh. Josh, what's something that you see in this picture? 3 things.
Everyone's looking at her and being focused.
Okay, that's 2. One more. What's something else that you see?
No one's being distracted or talking over her.
Awesome. Everybody think about what Josh just said. I want you to be able to share one of the things that he just said. What's one of the things that Josh just said that he saw? Chris, what did Josh say that he saw? What did Josh see?
People,
And what were the people doing?
people were doing that,
Good.
looking at who.
Perfect. Chris, I can tell that you were listening to Josh because you were able to describe what Josh said that he saw. Very good job listening. Okay, so even though we can't see each other in person, we can still think about what each other is saying in our minds. Very good.
Today, you learned about 2 skills for learning: listening and focusing attention. Remember to use these skills as you move on throughout your instructional day.
All right, there we go. That'll be the end of our first second steps lesson. Awesome.